rodeo done right.
No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Thursday, February 20th. Good morning, Emil.
Good morning, man.
And good morning, Tucson. Emil, you know what day today is?
Thursday.
It's Rodeo Day.
Oh, yeah, it is rodeo.
Yeah.
And it's like 100 years of it, right? Isn't it the 100th year?
I think it is the Centennial. Yeah, it is. I know for a fact, actually, because I saw the press conference and we made fun of Dan Murray's. So, yes, it's the 100th anniversary of the rodeo days. Of course, the Tucson Rodeo has been happening all week long, all leading up to the championship on Sunday. Today, they have the parade, I believe, right?
Yep.
And that's a big day, and a lot of kids don't have school today. And obviously, if you're new to Tucson, it's the only place in the country that'll take 2 days off for a rodeo.
Hey, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, that's how hardcore we are. Now, we're up early, and basically, we're doing a radio show for nothing but adults who still got jobs and have to pay for them kids. And kids get to sleep in, and they're super spoiled today. But that's good, because my top story today is about Bonnie Blue, the OnlyFans porn star. Or it's Bonnie Blue Phillips, right?
Yeah.
Lily Phillips.
Well, there's two of them. There's two ladies.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, I'm confusing my OnlyFans
Blondes.
Blondes.
Yeah.
That's the nice way to say it. I was going to be derogatory, so good save there.
We can go that route. It's fun.
No.
Let's do it.
These lovely women, these blonde, lovely OnlyFans women, who both broke records and have a competition amongst amongst each other to kind of out-ho each other. Oh, there's the derogatory that I was talking about. I know.
We're all thinking it, man. We're all thinking it.
That's okay. Respectfully speaking, though. But here's what's odd about this. Lily Phillips, who has claimed to have slept with over 100 men in one day, to have the goal to sleep with 1,000 guys, now has to kind of potentially put those plans on hiatus because she just announced her first pregnancy.
She's going to have 1,000 babies in one day.
But, the only thing that kind of confuses me about this story is look, if you're planning on sleeping with 100 dudes in one day, you would think you're on birth control. Like maybe something,
Maybe
right?
extra birth control too. You know, just take a couple of them.
Maybe plan B after an orgy, something like that.
Right?
Take precautions because this is going to be basically almost like Beast Games. 100 men enter. Yeah. One man has to pay for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Who's gonna lose in Beast Games? Congratulations, obviously, to Lily Phillips. But just imagine because the internet is forever, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't shame. I don't slut shame or any of that. To each his own. I have a number that's up there more than most, I would assume.
Like four or five?
Yeah. I'm a damaged man.
You've had sex?
I've had sex a couple times.
Oh.
I know. I'll tell you how it goes.
I'll get there one day.
Yeah. You had a kid, so you had once. Anyways, just imagine you grow up and then you start going down the rabbit hole of I wonder what my mom was like when she was younger. Oh, here's photographs. She's beautiful. Oh, that's great. And here's a news story about her. Wow, she was famous. It looks like 100 men in one day.
Yeah, and then just like that, stare off into space, trying to fathom this.
Yeah.
Oh, my mommy.
And then you have to be brave enough to have the conversation and sit your mom down and be like, Mom.
Sit your mom down.
Yeah, Mom, was I made of man soup?
Yeah.
How many ingredients?
Which I'm confused. Which one is my daddy?
Okay, we're going off the rails right off the bat.
Oh, it's all right.
All right, it is rodeo day, and the only reason why I wanted to go there to start things off in the morning is because I know that all your kids are still sleeping in today, and good for them, and that's why we could talk about OnlyFans models, getting pregnant to kick things off on this fun Thursday. A lot of things to get to, though. I have tickets to give away for Disturbed. I'm going to be doing that a little bit later. Your Tucson Roadrunners. There's two big games happening this weekend. On Saturday, it's going to be Dusty's birthday. We'll give away tickets for that Saturday birthday celebration. And in the podcast broadcast, Dusty's going to be popping in. I'll do a little interview with the Tucson Roadrunners mascot who's celebrating his 9th birthday. It's a big deal. And then we'll also have Ryan giving us a rundown of what to expect for the festivities as part of the games going in and the return of hockey after the Gem Show. So we have that going on. Of course, Mari's going to be in a little bit later. I just want to remind you about the TMZ Mega Raffle because it's time. Have you ever bought a Mega Raffle ticket?
No, I haven't.
It might be the time.
Tell me about it.
It's legitimately like the best odds that you can get in a raffle or a lottery. I'm not, actually, let me fix that. So I went into the whole TMC raffle read, and then immediately after I did that raffle read, I went to a song break, and I was like, yeah, I did a pretty good job there. Just handling it's called housekeeping, right? It's one of those paid mentions, and I made it effortless, and I sold it up. And then as soon as I got done, I'm patting myself on the back. Then I get a message from Anthony, OG streamer, saying, you said TMZ the whole time. I'm like, son of a bitch. The whole time I'm misbranding. We're on, by the way, Mari, so get that microphone in front of your face. And,
Ooh,
I know it's first
TMZ.
day. And then Nick was like, am I the last OG on the stream? No, absolutely not. All the original crew's still with us, Nick, but where have you been, apparently? Not seeing that. Sometimes what Anthony and Manny will do is lurk or catch it later. Manny likes to watch it on Facebook now. I pick up the viewing habits of our streamers, especially the live streamers. But, there's a lot of people that also watch the show after live streams. Please welcome back Ryan from Tucson Roadrunners. And when you mess with that camera angle, it kind of made it look like it's a bird's eye view on you, Ryan. It's not
That's
the best
fine. I
angle.
can mess with the camera a little bit more. How about every time I come back, it's just like a different view of me, different angle?
Nice.
I don't know.
And it's just like a
You kind of
little
got the
surprise.
mic blocking your face, and the hair is looking wild and out of control.
Oh.
No, look, Mari, we talked about this before. I'm a firm believer that, Ryan got this opportunity to be the game ops manager for the Tucson Roadrunners because he had CEO hair. When he was interning, it was full-blown CEO hair, and it was fantastic. And, I mean, immediately, he was like, when did you start with the Roadrunners? How old were you, 22?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah,
22.
22 or 23. Yeah.
Right. His hair made me call him sir, dude. And he was an intern. I was above him technically in job title. Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. We're live on the podcast broadcast with Ryan, the game ops manager from your Tucson Roadrunners. This Saturday is Dusty's birthday, 9th birthday.
9
Which,
years
if
old.
I do the math, and if I'm correct, that's 324 years in human years.
What's the conversion for
Yeah,
bird
nine.
years?
Yeah, bird years. Is 324 is the number?
Well, what are you multiplying it by? Dog years are 7 years for every 1 year.
Roadrunners, time goes by faster because they're so fast.
Okay.
Huh? Huh? All right, we'll figure out the math on the podcast broadcast. But when we come back, we're going to talk about what to expect this weekend and also give you plenty of opportunities to win tickets for the games this weekend. So all that and more is coming up this hour in Rock 1 2.1. We're keeping the conversation moving on youtube.com/beefvegan. For you FM listeners, we'll be back after new music from Sleep Theory. You're stuck in my head. There you go. What is the conversion rate
For birds?
for Roadrunners specifically?
You think they have a specific conversion rate?
100%.
What I'm gonna look up is the average lifespan of a roadrunner.
Okay, and then you divide that by the average life. Well, I don't know if you divide that. Okay, so, if I was
Roadrunners typically live 7 to 8 years in the wild.
Wow.
exactly okay, that's a lifespan, right?
Yeah.
And 7 to 8 years, and it's 9. It's the 9th anniversary, which might be fitting because this organization could. No, I did not say that out loud. Okay, so 9 years is basically the equivalent of the average human lifespan. Let's say is 80 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 9 times 80 is our answer of what Roadrunner years is, and that's going to be a lot more than 324.
9 times 80?
Yeah, 9 times 80 is like 270. Wait, no,
I don't know.
I know it's
if
like
a roadrunner lives 8 years, typical human
you do
lifespan is
72.
80.
720 years.
Yes, you got it.
Because
Look at that.
when you do 9 times anything, you just do the finger digit and you go boop, and then you got the 7 on this side, 2 on that side.
It's like the left and right, so you always know what.
Kind of.
Oh.
Ask me 9 times anything, Ryan. Give me a random number, and I'll
15.
tell you. No, between 9 times anything between 1 and 10.
4.
4, okay? It's 36. Do it again.
6.
6, okay? 63.
27.
No, you said between 1 and 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
I already
dude.
lost
I only
it
have 10
at my first
fingers.
opportunity.
Well, I mean, right now, how old are you right now?
26.
Okay, so did they teach you this little trick in your
I
school?
I don't think so.
See,
They
that's
didn't?
no.
They didn't teach us any tricks. They just put those sheets in front of us with 50 multiplication problems,
Right.
memorize.
and you have to finish them all within like
Learning the hard way. Well,
4 minutes or whatever it was.
back in the 80s and 90s, they're like, hey, you don't have to think. You just got to
No,
get
not-
two digits.
That's crazy because I know that, but like you don't know that though.
That,
Like,
see, and
I
that's
don't
why I
know.
asked. That's why I asked because first off, every
Oh, yeah.
generation has a different style or technique or method to learn, like Common Core math. And so the biggest problem for adults, and you're going to find this out when your kids go to school, is not about knowing the answers to the problems they're presented. It's showing the work and how they want to present how they showed the work to get to that solution. So Common Core math was such a pain in the ass when my daughter was going to school because I wasn't taught Common Core. And so I would know the answer to the math problems, but I wouldn't know how to map it out to show the work for them to be satisfied with it, which was maddening. And of course, a lot of dumb parents all over the country are like, oh, goddamn, F your Common Core math, and this is, equal opportunity math and whatever. They politicize the shit out of it. But the reality is we're just too frustrated because we're too dumb and didn't know it. And we're never taught it. And it was like, why wasn't our technique fine enough? And that's an argument that we don't have an answer for. So we're back here on the air, Rock 102.1 KFMA. There I just showed Ryan, young man with CEO hair, your game ops manager for the Tucson Roadrunners, the 9 times the multiplication hand trick.
Oh, it's such a trick though. It's so good. Yeah, 2, 18.
Yeah,
right?
so if you don't know the trick, and if you're under the age of 30, you probably don't. All right. It basically, if you're 9 times anything between 1 and 10, what you're going to do is basically take the digits from left to right, and you're going to count that in, and you're going to put that number down. You're going to see numbers on the left side of that finger being down and numbers on the right side of that finger being down. You combine them. So I have 6. If I do 9 times 7, I'm going to put down my 7th finger. To the left of my 7th finger, I have 6 digits, right? So that's 60. And then to the right of it, I have 3 digits, and that's 3. 63 is the answer. So in any scenario. So 9 times 8, not a problem, son, 72. 9 times 9, glad you asked. That's 81, all right? And that was a trick of how teachers taught us math, before the 2000s. After the 2000s, I guess they felt like it was insensitive to children who don't have 10 fingers, and they
Oh.
taught Common Core math. I made that part up.
I don't think that was the reasoning, but
But why'd they get rid of it though?
I like
It's
that
such
theory.
it's a very handy trick.
Yeah, and pun intended. It is super handy. Right? Now, the reason why we're even talking math here, because we did the... What was that? Oh, wow. I got things falling apart in the studio. Anyways, because we did the math on the Tucson Roadrunners, right? So Dusty, the Roadrunners, turning 9 on Saturday. So we're going to do a big birthday celebration for Dusty and the game on Saturday, because this is the first home game in over 3 weeks because of that Tucson Gem Show as well.
Yep.
So what can we expect as far as the birthday festivities for Dusty this Saturday?
so we've got 10 of Dusty's friends come to the game.
Oh,
So you've
damn.
got,
Mascot
You've got
palooza?
11 total mascots running around the arena. Dusty has a birthday cake again.
Nice.
Do
people get to eat any of that cake?
We'll discuss. I don't know what the liability issues with
Okay.
that might be.
Yeah,
I
that's
ate
true.
the Roadrunners cake and I got food poisoning.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Probably can't eat the cake.
I think we're planning a mascot dance-off
Okay,
for
nice.
one of the breaks.
I get to host that?
Yeah, you can. If you want,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the
If,
arena
Cri-
host.
if Crystal doesn't, steal it from you.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
you
I'll
always,
probably give it to Crystal. That's fine.
And we're going to do the Simba cam. All the mascots have been told to bring something to hold up like Simba. So
Okay, nice.
Oh.
we're going to do that. In addition to all that, we're also doing Salute to Service weekend. So we've got a bunch of high-ranking officials from the U.S. Navy that we're going to recognize. A Navy swearing-in ceremony, a performance in the first intermission from the U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard, which, as you know, Kim Cota Robles is very excited about.
Oh, yes. Yeah. She loves seamen.
Lieutenant Commander Cota Robles.
Yes.
By the way.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
She was a former Navy. She served.
She's awesome.
But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Sparky will be there, so everyone get ready to boo.
Yeah.
When you see Sparky around.
Ooh.
And for the first time, at least in my tenure, I believe, we have Wilma T. Wildcat
What?
coming.
Oh,
Wilma?
Yeah.
The
wow.
Wilma?
Yeah, the Wilma.
Yeah, the Wilma.
Well, look, I know that Wilma and Wilmer.
Wilbur.
Wilbur. Look, dude, it's been a long week. But no, I know that they're both always like super booked out. So it's
Yeah.
awesome that Wilma will be able to make it there and celebrate. So lots of mascots. So this is a great weekend to bring out all the kids because you kids love mascots, right? So they're going to be out there doing meet and greets, seeing pictures with all the fans and all that stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Do we have any,
And
like-
in addition to that, Saturday is also the youth jersey giveaway.
Oh,
Always a big one for us.
yeah,
so
that's
definitely bring
huge.
the kids out.
How many jerseys do we have to give away this year?
1,500.
1,500. So
Wow.
you have to be one of the first 1,500
Yeah.
kids to get a youth jersey. And I stress kids because as I'm giving out these jerseys, I got to tell a bunch of like 40-year-old drunk guys like, nah, brah, nah. But I got a kid at. No, you don't. The kid's here in the building. We want kids to wear those jerseys at the building, so you must bring your kid. You can't claim to have kids or pay for kids. If a kid is not in front of me,
You can't bring proof of a kid.
Yeah.
Picture.
Don't show me pictures of kids. No, you have to bring a living kid under the age of 12 to get one of these jerseys, or they could be under the age of 14 if they could fit into the jersey. So yeah.
We don't ID,
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that sounds like fun. What about tickets and stuff? We got any ticket deals going on? Where can people get tickets?
Tickets, Ticketmaster.com, TucsonRoadrunners.com. Call our office line that's on the website. Sunday, we do have the family pack special, which is 4 tickets, $20 food voucher for $99.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that here after the reset. But as I mentioned tickets, I do have a pair of tickets to give away. So, Ryan, give me a number between 1 and 10.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, say it out loud.
9. Since we were talking 9.
Caller number 81. I just did the math. 9 times 9 is 81. Caller number 81 gets a pair of tickets for the Tucson Roadrunners. Call now. Call often. I'm going to hang up on 80 of you and then give away a pair of tickets for the Tucson Roadrunners this Saturday at the TCC. Thanks a lot for saying 9, by the way. What a jerk. All right, we're going to continue the conversation on the podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff that's going on Saturday. Tucson Family Fun Pack, too. That's good, too. I'll stress that even more so.
Yeah, family pack is for Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday's a Saturday, youth jersey. So just buy your damn tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. Rockwell 2.1, who's this?
It's Scotty.
Scotty, you're caller number 1. So
Oh my gosh.
keep on trying. Only 80 more to go, bro.
All right.
All right. Rockwell 2.1, who's this?
It's Arnoldo.
Arnaldo, you're caller number 2. Keep on trying, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. That's going to be a while, so I'm not going to answer the phone 100 times over on the stream earlier this morning. We got into a little bit, so as I give away these tickets, we'll be right back after. Let's see. I want to try to pull up video where we had Mari in. We played a game of spelling bee. There's so many words that Americans are like, I see these words all the time, but I just don't know how to spell them. So I gave out the Sturb tickets, and I tried to do sore loser rules for it, and I did. With sore loser rules means the loser of the game gets to decide whether the winner receives the tickets or not. What happened? Well, this did. Check out our podcast broadcast stream. On line 1, we have Daniel. Good morning, Daniel.
Morning.
All right, on line 2, we have his arch nemesis, Paul. Good morning, Paul.
Morning.
Yeah, Paul was telling me while I was playing Lincoln Park that he doesn't like the cut of Daniel's jib, which in the 40s would be fighting words.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out there.
All right.
All right, so the name of the game that we're going to be doing is speed spelling. Okay, so yesterday I revealed a list of common words that we use all the time that Americans have the most trouble spelling. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to give you one of these words, and it's like a spelling bee. So you're going to buzz in with your name and attempt to spell the word. If you spell the word correctly, you're going to get a point. If you spell it incorrectly, your opponent gets a point. Okay, so whoever has the first to 3 will be technically our winner. But sore loser rules apply, meaning whoever loses decides the fate of the winner. Either I give these tickets to Disturb to the winner, or I hang up on both callers and then give the tickets out to caller number 69, which technically could be either one of you. It's a roll of the dice. So it's basically a second opportunity for you to win if you choose to be a sore loser, or you can take the high road and give the tickets to the person who beat you in this game while making you look stupid and worthless.
No.
Technically. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Any questions before we go into this game of speed spelling?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Buzz in with your name
Sounds good.
if you think you know how to spell this name or this word. Again, this is a list of words that Americans say they can never spell correctly. Here's the word. Receipt.
Daniel.
Daniel, spell it.
Receipt. R-E-S-C-E-I-T-T.
That is incorrect there, Daniel. Swing and a miss. So a point goes to Paul. All right, here is our next word. Buzz in with your name if you think you know, if you know how to spell it. The word is rhythm. Rhythm.
Daniel.
Daniel, who buzzed in there, Mari?
Oof.
You gonna say Paul? Say Paul. All right, it was close. Paul kind of shot in there. Daniel was a little bit louder, but Paul, go ahead and attempt to spell the word.
R-Y-T-H. Ah, crap.
Yeah. You bombed that one, dude. Daniel, wasn't that funny? Didn't Paul sound so dumb? That's crazy. I'm just trying to stir the pot here. Look,
Where I had it.
yeah, I have to Google this all the time, but rhythm is spelled R-H-Y-T-H-M. Again, this is a list of words that Americans say is most difficult for them to spell. All right, here's our next word. It's all tied up. Buzz in with your name if you think you know how to spell this one. Restaurant. Restaurant.
Daniel.
Daniel, spell it.
Restaurant is R-E-S-C-A-U-R-A-N-T.
That is correct. Check out the big brain on Daniel. All right, that's a point for Daniel.
Chef, so it's a given.
All right, there you go. Yeah, so
That makes sense.
yes. All right, here we go. We got 2-1. Now, Daniel, if you get this next point, you're going to be our winner. So Paul, you need to get this one right to tie up the game. Are you ready for the next word?
I am ready.
Let's go.
All right, buzz in with your name if you think you know how to spell refrigerator.
Daniel.
Daniel buzzed in first again. So, again, this is someone who works in a kitchen. Does he know how to spell refrigerator? Daniel, go for it.
All right, refrigerator is R-E-F-R-I-G-E-R-A-T-O-R.
E-R-A-T-I, and there's no D in there.
No, there was a D. Was there a G?
No, there's no D.
There's no D.
There's no D.
Oh.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no D.
Just like your mom, there's no D in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just, she liked my post earlier. I got her on my mind. That's my bad. All right.
Unfollow you now.
That is
right?
correct with a score of 3-1. Daniel is our winner. So congratulations, man. You made easy work here. You made Paul look like he didn't know how to spell at all. Now the question goes to
It
Paul.
went in my favor, man. Everything was kitchen related.
Yeah. So it looks like, look at that. Daniel's bragging, Paul, that he had an advantage because the theme seemed to fit his lifestyle. With that said, sore loser rules apply. All right. So, Paul, am I giving these tickets to Daniel, or would you like to implement the sore loser rule and have me hang up on both of you so you could attempt to call back and be caller number 69 right now and win those tickets?
Nah, he won fair and square.
Nice.
Ah.
He did. He did well. He did a good job.
That's what's up. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I'll tell you what,
Oh,
I
you guys
do.
are
I
sweeties.
do have a consolation karma prize for being a good person. I guess as much as I would, I love the drama of
you
being a
do.
D-bag sometimes. But Paul, if you want to go to the Tucson Roadrunners this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, I got a pair of tickets with your name on them for being a good sport. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Excellent. All right, cool. Well, both of you stay in line, going to get your info. Congratulations, Daniel, for being a great speller. And for the rest of you, don't worry, because I'm going to give away my last pair of tickets for Disturbed tomorrow morning in the 8 o'clock hour. So all you got to do is... All right, we're back. Congratulations, caller number 81, Trisha, for scoring those tickets. And we're live. So I did this to Mari tomorrow, so I'm going to do this to you, too. Ryan, I want you to watch my rap video. Did you watch my rap video?
I did not.
Okay, so, you're a young man. You're technically taken, and that's fine. But say if you, in a different multiverse, you're single and you're dating and you come across a divorced woman, right? There's tips and tricks you got to do and know to avoid when dating a divorced woman. And I came across a list of things to avoid while dating a divorced woman, but you know me. I like to do things a little differently. So instead of just, talking about it, I took all the information and I ran it through ChatGPT and I made a rap song about it. And then I performed it live on the air. And then I edited it or mixed it down for the YouTubes and added some imaging on there. And I call it Divorcee Queen. And I think it's a banger. But it's going to be one of those weird scenarios where I'm going to make you watch this, and then I'm just going to be watching you like a hawk. So,
Okay.
So, respond accordingly. Now, Mari, she doesn't get any of that, all right? Because I seen her reaction to it. It was not good. It was not good. I don't think she's a fan of
I'm
the
not
genre.
a fan.
Okay, what's the difference?
I mean, rap's just not my forte, right?
Right. So I don't think she was a fan of the genre.
The
of
lyrics
music.
were quality.
I didn't come up with the lyrics, so I have
So the one thing that she
I have no
complimented was
no claim, no claim to that
Not you.
whatsoever. Not at all. I had nothing to do with the lyrics whatsoever. All right, but that's what she enjoyed of this.
Oh, and the clips, though? You clipped it up well.
I spent 6 hours putting this together. I got 10 likes on Instagram. Not worth it. Not worth it. That's why I have to force you guys to watch it right now.
Yeah.
And then bummer, Nick called 129 times, dude. Well, next time we got tickets to give away tomorrow morning as well. So plenty of opportunities to win if you just keep on listening. But until then, speaking of listening, I'm gonna make you listen to this. All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be keeping an eye on your reaction. So,
Yo.
there you go.
Fellas, you ever date a woman still working on papers? She swears she's done, but the courts say later.
Later.
Ex still lurking, drama still working. Welcome to the world of post-marriage flirting.
Oh yes. She says she through, but the ink ain't dry. Lawyers still talking and still wondering why. They argue on text, they argue in court. Me, I'm just trying to chill, no support. She's vented to me about the life she hates. Sipping on wine and while she talks about fate, I nod and say word, yeah, play my role. But I ain't trying to get caught up in the scroll. She got her ex on read, got her lawyer on speed. Got receipts so long, they should frame that deed. And I just wanna vibe, no subpoenas, please. Let me love you, girl, not your legal fees. I ain't picking no side, ain't here for that ride. If I hear about that case again, I might just hide. Her ex trying to flex, talking bad, sending threats. Man, I'm here for love, not a trial or a test. She got drama,
She got stress,
she got lawyers,
she got ex.
she ain't single.
She's almost free.
Man, but why's her baggage heavier than me? This is a minefield.
Not a date,
One false move,
you seal your fate.
stay in your lane,
Don't get too deep.
or you might end up losing sleep. She said, don't meet my kids, baby, hold tight. I'm like, bet, yeah, cool. All right, then boom, FaceTime. Who's that guy? Now little Jimmy here wanna ruin my night. He side-eyed me, trying to call me out. I ain't stepdad, nah, remove that doubt. I just wanna chill, but the ex so loud. Got my name in his mouth like we're beefing now. And the kid ain't feeling me, saying who's this? I ain't trying to taste Pop's position, bitch dismiss. I just wanna be the guy to show your mom some bliss. But you're looking at me like I just don't exist. She's mad at the system, mad at the judge. She's mad at the way the court just wouldn't budge. Mad at the way that her ex got cash. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to smash. She asked me, baby, what should I do? I'm like, damn girl, that's crazy. For you, I ain't playing lawyer, I ain't wearing no suit. I'm just here for the love, not a legal dispute. She got drama,
She got stress,
she got lawyers,
she got ex.
she ain't single.
She's almost free.
Then why is her baggage heavier than me? This is a minefield.
Not a date,
Minefield. One false move,
you seal your fate.
stay in your lane,
Don't get too deep.
or you might end up losing sleep. There it is. That was it. That was the whole thing.
I think I would give that a like on Instagram.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because not only did we not get likes on the stream, but we lost viewers. So It's a tough pill when you're
I
like.
would give it a like because I know that I couldn't do that. I'd trip over at least.
You could totally
10
do
words.
that.
I don't.
It wasn't.
I don't know.
I didn't write it. But I like
know,
the
but it
narrative.
just-
I was very complimentary to ChatGPT about its writing skills. I was like, you did really good today, ChatGPT. Thank you. Pat yourself on the back. And I was like, I don't have hands. I'm like, it's okay. I forgive you, ChatGPT. But yeah, it was. You could totally do that if you just little practice. If you're a maniac like me, and you lock yourself into a 2-bedroom condo by yourself and pace around your living room for an hour and a half, reciting it, then you could easily pull that off. Easily. Even though with that haircut, you might be too white and not have the rhythm. So you might be right.
The haircut or the skin tone? I feel like it's the skin tone.
I think the hair accentuates the lack of rhythm. Yeah. So what did you think? Let's see. Okay, Loch Ness said that was funny. Okay, I got a couple. That's good. Thank you. I mean, I need gratification because look at Mari's face. I mean, I feel like I'm like torturing her.
It's not torturous. Is it a little long?
It's a 3-minute song.
I think shorten that down to 150 or 130.
130. That's not a song then.
I know, but 3 minutes.
Look, both of those verses were fire, and that's the reason why I played both those verses and I recited them. And I'll tell you what, I was only 2/3 of the song. We're back on the air, by the way. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. I just made Ryan and Mari watch my Rap GPT song, Divorce Queen, and the music video that went along with it. And her critique is that it's too long, meaning that it sucks. Twice as long. No, it's so great. I want to hear less of it, is what you're saying.
My mom loved it. She did send that to the family group chat. That's what she sent.
She did send that. Okay,
Yeah.
What did she say along with the message?
She just sent that, the video.
And said what?
Nothing.
That's it.
That's it.
Because you're not in that at all. And that was sent to your entire family.
Yeah.
What did your family say?
They said nothing.
Ouch. See what I'm saying?
A video with no comments.
No
well
comments. They're
sent,
like,
and
yeah.
then no responses. To
Yeah,
it.
now, did they say nothing because they're ignoring your mom and giving your mom the silent treatment? Please tell me they hate your mom.
No,
because,
we all
damn
love
it!
my mom.
So, it's because they're not a fan of the song then.
Oh, we got a lot of other things going on in the family group chat, so I think it just kind of got lost in the shuffle.
How's that song get lost in the shuffle? So okay. When I played that for you, that wasn't the first time you heard that song?
Well, I didn't actually listen to it, though. I opened it, my phone was on silent, and I saw the clips, and I was like, oh, what? And
All
then
right.
I switched gears.
Let that be a lesson to any aspiring musicians listening out there. And I know that there's musicians out there listening. Your friends will always be the last to support you, period. In any
I support
aspect.
you.
No. You
I'm
won't
really
even listen
proud
to the
of
song.
how hard you worked.
No.
I am.
You weren't proud enough to, because I spent hours editing together the
I know you
visuals
did,
on
and
that.
that's why this pains
and make
me
it
to
sound
say.
good. Yeah.
I like the Judge Judy clip.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
good.
you.
That was on brand.
And I love the minefield clip. I thought that was
well,
brilliant.
I mean, I literally found literal images to go along with the lyrics that I did not
know.
write.
You worked very hard.
The aspect of the video and the song was the performance feature. How did it sound? And that part, it was just like lost in the sauce in your eyes. You
got it.
Your
I mean,
mouth could say anything. Your eyes tell me everything I need to know. And the fact that you wouldn't even look at it like, hey, this is my friend. My mom just sent me a video of my friend. And what you do is not watch the video of your friend. That's insane, right? Like, normally, if my mom sent me a video of you, I'd be like, oh, what's Mari up to here? Hey, Mom. I'll check out a video of my friend Mari. I mean, you're in the same situation. Put yourself in my shoes, right, Ryan? You get that? As anyone, right? Say so one of your friends at work and stuff. Your parents like, hey, I saw this video of your friend. Who's your best friend's name? I'm not saying we're best friends, by the way, Mari, because we were.
best
You went
friends.
down a couple notches.
Oh, no.
So
Knock
Art.
down the ladder.
You said Art?
Yeah.
Okay, super white name. So say Art is okay. So your mom sends you a video of Art. What's your first thing you're gonna do?
She sends me a video of art.
Yeah, of Art.
I'm gonna watch it.
You're gonna watch it. That's
the whole
what.
thing. You don't have kids. I don't watch things
Oh,
on
I'm
loud.
still busy. Are you
Yeah.
saying I'm not busy because I don't have kids?
This guy's got a full man's career. So yeah, he's
Well,
got.
try to stay off my phone.
My mom shows up to a Roadrunners game, which she has.
Yes.
I see her in the stands, and she's just sitting there with a blank face and like just not enjoying the game at all. Just like, this is not entertaining.
Here's the difference, though. And I know that you're the game ops manager and you got all the things in between the timeouts, but say you're playing the game and she just sat there like stone faced like Mari was watching the video, then yeah, that would be hurtful and be like, that's not how you support someone you love while they're, trying to, follow their dreams and perform. And obviously rapping AI lyrics is not my dreams, but at one point, Younger Beef was, aspiring to be that guy. Now I'm going through a midlife crisis and I'm just reliving it on the air for the audience. And honestly, every time we do one of these things, nobody cares. It's like, I shouldn't do it. I know I'm at a point where it's like we tested it, where I drop it out there like, hey, what do you guys think of this? Nothing. And I'm like, oh, I'll put it on social media. Maybe the internet and the world will enjoy it, appreciate it. Nothing. So I get it. But, if anyone's going to fake nice, I would think it's somebody who's close. Someone who is
do you
now
want that,
my
though? Is that a real friend that's going to be like, oh my God.
best friend.
Like, do you want that? Is that what you want in a best friend?
I think you need a best friend and then the friend that just always supports you in everything. Thinks that everything is
I'm
incredible.
that friend. I'm that friend. To everybody. I am super supportive of everybody in their
sure
dreams.
about that?
Yeah, I literally created a platform to lift people up and showcase them chasing their dreams. That's literally I spent.
He showcases me?
Yes, absolutely. I spent 8 years doing it for free because I was so passionate about helping lift up those who were following dreams because I couldn't achieve my own.
You do not support my extended breastfeeding, and you are very vocal about that.
Was that a dream or was it a weird fetish? Let's be honest here. You're talking about you wanted to breastfeed your 12-year-old. I'm like, nah. I was looking out for not your dreams. I was protecting your kids' nightmares, right?
Maybe I'm protecting you from longer songs.
No, it was only 3 minutes, and again, that was only 2/3 of the song. We dropped the entire last verse and bridge.
You worked very hard, and I'm very proud of you for all the hard work you put into this song.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you could look at the video in question on our YouTube page or on Instagram at BeFegan. And if you watch it and you enjoy it, give a like or whatever. And if you watch it and don't enjoy it, then you give a thumbs down or whatever. You tell me to F off. Anything will help get it in front of people's eyes so I get more people to say F off. I don't know.
If it reaches 25 likes, I'll play it during a stoppage at a Roadrunners game.
Oh.
Just for the 25-second whistle. There we go.
Yes. I think our boys on the Roadrunners would like the song for sure, but I don't know. 25 likes is the goal. Go to my Instagram page at BeFegan and like away because we'll definitely play it during warm-ups or something. I'll send it to Johnny. All right. Speaking of which, we got more with Ryan for the Tucson Roadrunners coming up here right after a few, and I'm going to give you a story about why it's not a good idea to pet a crocodile. One old man found this out the hard way. We'll tell you more about that next, and BeFegan Presents, so don't go away. I forgot there was also a little punchline I was going to... Oh, this is my punchline I was going to do. Hold on a second. We'll do it like this.
Join the KFM A-List with The Razor. Weekdays at 4 p.m. on Rock 102.1 KFMA.
All right, Mari, give me a number between 1 and 10.
6.
6. Okay, you are now my 63rd best friend. That's where you went down in rankings.
Oh, my God.
Enchanted Dragon and Modern... There you go. Yeah, so I had to, that's how far you dropped.
That's so far.
I know. I'm sorry. I will play back the footage of you watching. It's almost like at the pressing clip where, we had someone was talking about something way over your head and you're just sitting there like wishing to be anywhere else. You know what I'm talking about.
I really, you love rap, right? Like that's at like your
No. I love
rap
music.
For me,
I
love
music. It's not,
okay, and
it's
I
not
love
just rap.
music.
And
really,
every popular song, every popular genre today is heavily influenced by hip hop. And you can't tell me otherwise.
I'm not gonna deny that, but my own preferences as I get older, for some reason, rap, I like it. I recoil. Like I'm just like, ugh, rap. Ugh.
But I did it melodically. I kind of sang it.
And you did a great job, sweetie.
No,
you really did.
See, that's patronizing. Yeah, that doesn't.
He's not buying that. He's not buying that.
I smell bullshit.
No, you worked really hard, but you keep putting me in a situation to I can't I'm an honest Abe. I'm not gonna be like, wow.
You're an honest Abe.
I love rap.
No. I mean, the way that you say it makes me believe that, you're not a fan of the genre.
But it's not you.
No, it was me.
It's not you, because I told you I've liked other ones. I don't dislike this.
This is Mari while I'm rapping, right? This every single time. This is Mari.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. And that's basically a replay of her reaction to see the face. That's 100% me rapping.
Oh, so sports. Yeah. Another thing that, like, sports and I are like, meh.
You know, they say, okay, so Manny said beef's work is definitely not going on Mari's fridge.
No, it would go on my fridge.
No, it's not going to go on the fridge. I know. That's the face. That's the losing face.
I put everything in my fridge.
You should like pull out the fridge and then put it on the back that like goes against the wall that you don't see again until you replace your fridge 20 years later.
Yeah, that's...
No,
She's like, oh, I'm so glad. Like when she's replacing the fridge, she's like, oh, I'm so glad I put it there because I didn't see it until now.
You know, speaking of which, I still have like any Christmas. I barely get any Christmas cards every year, but I always put them on my fridge and I keep them there. So I have like Schmonte's 3 years in a row,
Wow.
all just on my fridge. Yeah, that's my boy.
Well, it's funny because I'm at the age where I'm finally starting to get
Yeah.
Christmas cards myself, and it's scaring me. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Why?
Like,
You look like if you put on a flannel and stuff, you'd be perfect for a Christmas
Oh, you
card.
look so good
Holy
with a
yeah.
Christmas card.
but it's
A
like it's the
cockerdoodle?
Christmas cards with my teammates that I played hockey in college with are married
And they're
and have
banging
a
out
kid.
kids. Oh, yeah.
and
I know.
It's scary. I don't like
Time
it.
flies.
I don't like it.
I mean, what's your game plan to have kids? You want to have kids eventually?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but what, like around 30? You're going to try to
I
be
don't
smart?
know.
Do the
Just bring
idiocracy
chicken.
route?
Yeah.
You got time.
I need money first. I
That's
don't
what you
care about
think.
the age. I need the
That's-
money.
I'll tell you what. When I had a kid, I was broke as fuck. I didn't even really have a job. You know,
Yeah.
so you don't need money or future or promise to have children. You just need to get it on and be responsible with it. So that's what happened with me. And then I knew I was like, oh shit, I don't have money for this. And then you just kind of get by. And you know they're pretty resilient. You know, little babies and kids, pretty resilient. They don't die easy. So thank God for that.
I know.
But yeah, so you know the idiocracy theory, right? Which I've seen play out in real life is, you know, because everyone always points to Mike Judge, be like, idiocracy was like literally foretelling of the situation we're living now. We're getting dumber as we progress as a society, and the reason why we were getting dumber as a society is because intellectual people were waiting to have children until the time was right. They were settled in their career. They were making just enough money. All their responsibilities were handled. All right, now it's time to have a kid. And by the time that came about in those scenarios in this movie, then biologically they couldn't have a kid, right?
Ah.
Yes, because they missed that window. Meanwhile, you flip it to the dumb people, like the quarterback, the captain of the quarterback of the football team, the captain of the football team, is like, I'm just going to fuck, right? And then, boom, popped out a bunch of kids. So then the dumb people were reproducing at a far rapid rate, right? Like 10 per one intellectual baby. Genetically speaking,
Correct.
you know, dumb just ended up just far surpassing the amount of intelligent genetic babies. And that has literally happened. So, I mean, his theory in that was, you know, humorous at the core, but there's always truth in jest, right? And he was onto something that just turned out to play out in real life. Now, I'm not one of these guys that are gonna, you know, hate on our dumbed down society, right? I'm not that guy. In fact, actually, I'm one of the dumb babies and been one of the dumb babies for quite some time. So now I have the rest of the world catching up to my level, and I'm just like, fucking game on, all right? I'll be king of the dum-dums. We're good, you know? And so I'm not too afraid of it, you know? Because I've lived it. And we get by somehow, you know? So, yeah, but don't be that kid, right? So you don't want to wait too long. So the same thing happened to Shmonte and his wife, who's a doctor, right? So initially they're like, okay, now we're ready to have a baby. And they had trouble at first being able to conceive. So they had to go through all these methods and stuff like that. And luckily they had medical assistance and they were able to, now they have 2 kids. But there was a moment in time that they're like, this might not happen. And I immediately thought idiocracy. I'm like, it's not going to happen because both of you are too smart. And that's not God's plan.
God's not allowing it.
Yeah. So I was like, what you need to do is you immediately need to start smoking a lot of weed and watching Adult Swim. Yeah, like get on that immediately. Dumb yourself down a couple points, and then doggy style for days. And I was not the doctor. That wasn't the method that helped them procreate. But I feel like it didn't hurt.
No, not one bit.
Not one bit. Okay. People still watching? No, they're okay. All right, let me show you a couple things that happened in the news this week. You know ASAP Rocky?
Yes.
A$AP Rocky.
Not guilty.
Yeah, so he was in court and he was facing some serious legal charges.
I know.
Yeah, and I didn't know that he was dating Rihanna. But
Wait, what? They have 2 babies. You had no idea they were like together and.
look, I don't follow that.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
You had no
either.
idea?
Yeah.
Oh, they have 2 of the sweetest little babies. 2 boys.
I'm not.
like,
I'm not
back to
into
back.
celebrities' personal lives.
Yeah.
honestly.
You got your own personal life.
I'm into Beef's personal life.
Yeah, which I put it out there, right? All right, so this was him being told not guilty, and his reaction was immediately leap into the arms of his loving baby mama. And of course, if Rihanna's that loving baby mama, then that's good arms to leap into. Check this
County
out.
of Los Angeles. People of the state of California versus Joaquin Mayers. Case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of the crime.
He's like, look out the way, bitch! Come here, Rihanna! I'm coming! And just leaped into her, just mauled her, and the blonde's like, oh, I thought I was your side piece. That's his lawyer. Okay, so what's funny about that is the way the internet reacts. The internet's like, I've seen this before. This is A$AP Rocky when being told not guilty. All right, hold on. All right, so that was the way the internet reacted to that, and so I thought that was funny. I wanted to share that with you. Also, you want to see something adorable in a zoo? I don't even know where the zoo is, right? But here's the scenario: there's a lion, there's a tiger, and there's a dog, and the lion and the tiger starts fighting, right? That's not good. What's the dog gonna do in this situation? Become dinner, or be like a canine cop and break the fight up? That's exactly what this dog did. Check this out. This is actually one of the sweetest videos you'll find on the internet this week. So, protecting the lion, dog's got the lion's back, and he's like, no, dude. Tigger, you're being a dick. You drank too much. Cut it out. Bites him, restrains him. Lion tries to do a cheap shot.
Oh, wow.
Tiger's not having it, but then the dog's like, no. I told you no. No fighting. And then, are you okay, bud? Let me kiss you.
God.
Yeah, just to make sure you're all right.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. Like he's in his mouth too. Like he go.
Yeah.
bite
Oh, yeah.
him.
Yeah, he got him off and, stopped him from fighting.
How?
By,
He just recognize a sweet little dog. Like
well, obviously they grew up together. I wish I knew the backstory. Can't wait for the film.
Yeah.
You know? The Disney movie of that is going to be amazing.
oh
The
yeah.
Disney movie and then the live action remake of the Disney movie
Is going to
15
bomb.
years later.
Yeah, Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. So we were just watching an adorable video in the zoo of a lion, a tiger, and a dog, and of a fight that broke out between the two, the dog breaking it up and in a very sweet, loving way. And then you talked about Disney remakes. Real quick before I get into this story about a theme park in Indonesia, the remake of Snow White, the live action version, reportedly lost $100 million.
Wow.
Yeah, $100 million on that. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't even know it existed.
Exactly, and I think that's part of the issue. Did it come out already? I don't even know.
I don't know.
And if it didn't even come out and they're already projecting it to lose $100 million, that's just Disney just not feeling confident about the remake of Snow White. Maybe it did come out. Maybe it's on Disney Plus. I mean, obviously, it's not on my radar. What's on my radar is weird animal news. So here's what happened. A theme park in Indonesia had a crocodile staying there after it was saved from a flood last week. Now, I feel like that's stupid to begin with, right? Crocodile is an amphibian in a way, right? They're actually dual, but I forgot the terminology for that. But they survive in water, right? They live there 99% of the time.
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles, yeah. Alligators, crocodiles, whatever. They both live in water, right? It's a crocodile in this scenario. All right, but for whatever reason, in Indonesia, they saw a croc in flooded water and were like, we got to save this croc. So they did. When they say save, they really mean enslave into a theme park and make it an attraction. So that's what they did. And then people were visiting the park to make offerings to the lucky crocodile. Like, oh, you're so lucky you got saved from your habitat that expanded. It's like you're living in a house, it's a 2-bedroom house, and all of a sudden it expands to like a 17-bedroom mansion, and someone comes in and is like, I'll take you from this and put you in the back of a parking lot. Like, no. You don't need to save me in this scenario. I like this. I got more square footage. But either way, they were offering things to this lucky croc, which most visitors assumed was tame, because I guess most crocodiles, save from the wild, are tame.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden, just it's like a switch.
Yeah. Now, here's the most shocking part of this story. You're not going to believe this. Crocodile wasn't tame at all. Not at all. In fact, cold-blooded killer. Yeah, and an elderly man found this out the hard way when he reached out to offer the reptile some food. And reptile's like, thank you, I do want some food. I want some aged meat. Grabbed his arm and pulled him into the water.
Oh,
yes,
did the death roll?
Did the death roll. After being thrashed around in the water by the croc, the 70-year-old was rescued and left with the damaged arm, as you would expect, right? And the park, which includes many windmills, dairy animals, and farming exhibitions, no longer includes a crocodile, unfortunately. They realized that it's not tame. Now you go pet the duck, though. After the attack, they surrendered it to authorities and released it back into the flooded waters.
That's crazy.
Where the crocodile's like, yeah, it's good to be home. Yeah, so
I missed my opportunity to visit Indonesia.
I know.
Can't see the crocodile anymore.
Well, just know, I mean, even in zoos, there are no such thing as tame crocodiles. And crocodile experts out there, don't come at me, okay? Don't say, I raised a crocodile since an eggling and he is my best friend. No, I don't care. I'm still not going to pet it. So that's weird news. Let's hit the reset on the FM side. We'll wrap things up with your beef tip and more information about the Tucson Roadrunners games happening this Saturday and Sunday. You can get your tickets today at TucsonRoadrunners.com.
Oh, Snow White comes out in March.
Oh, shit. Did you get that as a comment?
No, I looked it up.
Oh, nice.
March 21st, 2025.
Well, I still saw that it lost $100 million, and the way I did see that is, let's see.
I'm not surprised because I didn't even know it was coming out.
Right, and before it even comes out there, it's like, yeah, this is gonna suck, which is crazy to think that, right? Let's see, where did I find this? I'll get some more stats and facts behind it. What we're watching, Gemma Sports. Let's see. I'll find it. Well, while we get there, early this morning, we did something. It was hilarious, and in case you missed it, it went like this. Check it out. That's not it. Rock 102.1. We're going to hit the reset. Be back more right after this.
Rock 102.1 info is KFMA.com. See Zoom interviews. Get social media links. Info on station.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We always make this argument, and society has made this argument for, I don't know, about 40 years now, saying stop recreating bad sci-fi movies in real life. You know how it's going to end.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to like Terminator or any of that. Did you ever watch Westworld?
Yeah,
Yes.
The original, the old movie, the TV show.
Oh, the TV show. Now, I know that it was originally an old movie, and I hear that old movie is really
Great,
good, but I
it is.
really love the HBO movie, or HBO series, and I was so heartbroken when not like canceled it abruptly, but then they pulled it from the service. But the reason why I brought it up is because you came across what the internet came across yesterday, and they were all saying the same thing. Stop making the robots from Westworld.
Yeah.
It will not end well, right? What do you got?
This is the worst. It's the proto-clone, the world's first bipedal musculoskeletal android. And it's absolutely terrifying. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, so when
Uncanny Valley.
in layman's terms, right, it's the human body that looks like straight out of Westworld that is a robot, and they're making it work and everything, and we're close to this kind of society where we have, we won't be able to tell the difference between robots and human beings.
And China also came out with their own androids yesterday, too, which are very creepy looking, too. Very almost like human in the way they move. So it's like we're just having this crazy battle of things that we shouldn't even be doing right now.
Well, I mean, that's the argument, right? It's like, hey, okay, now we know that in these movies, this was the worst case scenario in imagination saying this could happen. Like, now, hopefully, any of these inventors, you would assume maybe have seen the movies or at least the cliff notes from the movies and could take the proper precautions to make sure that doesn't happen. And it's not, life imitating art, but it's hard to argue that we shouldn't be too concerned because these things do look creepy as hell, and you're just like, I don't know.
Well, why do we need them?
Exactly.
Why do we need one with muscles and skeletons?
Because there's a bunch of lazy people out there that don't want to clean their floors or
Yeah, but you could do that with a Roomba.
Exactly.
So why do you need it to look so human-like? Well, the quick and easy answer, I think, is so we could have sex with it, right?
I feel
Is
like
that
that's a big part of it. Yeah,
It's not
'cause-
a we in this room. Nobody in this room would, okay, for the record.
No.
Okay, so for the firm record, nobody in this room would. But, you know, that I think that's what drives, like, mankind. We're just like, hey, what can we build that we could have sex with? That's what it seems like.
yeah.
You know, we're so close to the sex AI. I mean, you're seeing all these relationships happening, popping up all the time with animatronics, AI, and things like that. And yeah, they're trying to recreate a human being through technology.
To love?
To love, to fight. So it's effing and fighting.
Yeah.
You know, yes.
It's just having a partner, somebody that you could tell that, you know, hey, I love you, and you get it back. But
And
even though
also
it
to
doesn't
build an
understand law.
army, you know, to build an army for conquering, like all this, like bad stuff. Like you would think, like I guess the optimistic way is like, oh no, somebody could like mop my floor. I hate mopping my floor, but no, they'll mop the floor with you.
Yeah, it's that idea of having such a great technology, but using it for the wrong things. Which we always do. We always do.
What's the good things, though?
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. You know, like right now, I'm just seeing what how the internet knee jerk reacts to these.
That's good though.
Unveilings. Yeah,
That's a
they all
that's a
freak
white
out.
pill.
They're like, no,
I'll take
it. Oh, you call that the white pill?
Yeah, I like that because it's like people actually realizing that we don't really need this, and it's kind of taking it a step too far, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, it does look creepy, but of course it's infancy phase, and you know, even infants, like babies, when they come out, they look creepy as well. So, you know, you got to give it some time for it to kind of flesh out, so to speak. Let's just answer a random phone call. Rock 102.1, who's this?
Scotty.
Hey, Scotty, real quick, what do you got for me?
So I just listened to your thing about the AI.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Insightful.
Well, I'm glad that was funny, Scotty.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, when I answer the phone,
I'll
you got
talk
to
to
be
you
ready
later.
to go. You got to give me that goodness and go quick. You know, give me like a nice little joke, and then I'm out. I'm playing commercials.
Are you creeped out, though?
No, it takes a lot to creep out Scotty.
Oh.
I hung out with him at Adult
Oh,
Expectations
no.
on Friday.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Well,
that's
that's what I
creeping
was
this
going to
guy
say. AI, how was that
This is what's
little
up.
gift that you got from Adult
Okay.
Expectations?
So we were giving away basically pocket love. Right?
Oh, like
so
fleshlights?
we kind of like flashlights. It's one of those, you know, like self-love devices. The best way to see is a pocket pee, so to speak.
Oh.
And we had 5 of them that we gave away, but also the Adult Expectations was kind enough to be like, here, you could have one for yourself.
Oh.
Now I haven't tried it, but it's what I call like a backup plan, right?
It's just
It's in a glass case.
In case of emergency.
Yeah, in case of
in a
any
glass case in case of emergency.
yeah, in
Yeah.
case of like extreme loneliness and horniness or whatever, like you get stood up on a date and be like, that's fine, I got a backup. And the thing about this thing, it has like a warmer. Never mind, I won't even get into that.
Getting into it.
Thanks for the call here,
Wow.
Scotty. Let's hit the reset. We got more coming up right after these words. It's Rock 102.1. Here, Scotty will fill you in. All right, we're back. We're going to be on with the beef tip here in about 50 seconds and an update on the Instagram drama.
Oh.
19 likes on the rap song so far,
Nice.
including one from Mari's mama.
Yeah.
So
6 more to go.
6 more to go to get played for the Tucson Roadrunners. It would be so great if they're all practicing and they just stop and they just look up at the booth like, what? Now,
What is
Johnny,
happening?
Johnny, our sound guy, he does like to play original music. He debuts original music during the warm-ups and stuff like that. So he's all about that. So it wouldn't be the first time that they're warming up and be like, what the fuck is this?
So this is without people in the stands? This is just the hockey
It's
players?
less people because we're like
People are walking
about
in.
half an hour away from puck drop.
Yeah,
so
there's
not
there's 3
everyone's-
seconds. We gotta
Tucson's
wrap
a
things
late
up with a
arriving
beef tip.
crowd.
Yep. Rock 102.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. All right, we're almost out of time, but I'd like to thank Brian from the Tucson Roadrunners for coming in, give us a rundown. Very excited about Dusty's birthday happening this Saturday. It's Kid Jersey Night. First 1,500 kids through the doors at the TCC will receive a free Tucson Roadrunners hockey jersey, but you got to be a kid to get one of them jerseys, so don't forget to bring your kids out and enjoy the festivities. There's a game on Sunday as well with puck drop at 6 o'clock, and that's Family Fun Night. And you get yourself a family 4-pack with a $20 food food voucher. It's a hell of a deal. Check it out at TucsonRoadrunners.com. Before we wrap things up, though, I do have a beef tip. Today is National Love Your Pet Day.
Oh.
Yes. All right. So my beef tip to you is it's okay to love your pet. Just don't love your pet.
Good tip.
Yes, all right. And with that said, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe. And as always, rock local, you pet lovers.
When you wish upon a side
That's how tired I am. I'm like, let's end it with a pet fucking joke. How about that?
But if you've been mean or kind
See
of
you guys
bad,
tomorrow.
I will knock out all your